when it comes to staking your plants, there are a couple of things that you should always have in your potting shed as your gardening kind of gadgets and gizmos, propping you up, as we'd call it. So let's take a look at what they are. Number one, always have a few dowels. Dowels just work so perfectly. I much prefer wooden dowels to the metal stakes. The metal stakes, if you don't tie the plant up properly, can rub, can scrape, can damage the bark. Plus, they also get hot during the heat of the day and can sometimes also burn the plant. So, you know, good old wooden droppers are always best. You can even get thicker ones, which are almost fence droppers. So those work nicely, and I love having those. Also, what do you use to tie it on? Now, whatever you do, you don't use ordinary wire. Ordinary wire is going to damage the plant. It's going to cause the plant to snap off and damage all your cambium. That's not a good idea. So there are a couple of things. There's string options, okay? So these work really nicely. I like using either this brown one or the green one because then you don't see them. It's not like you want to shout out, hey, look at me, I'm tied up to a pole. No, you don't want that. So avoid the white if you can. So rather go with the more natural colors. What also is a winner in my potting shed is this over here. So this is wire. It's about a 3mm wire, but it's coated with plastic. And it's incredibly smooth, really velvet-like. And this works perfectly for going around plants, doesn't damage, and even if there is a bit of rub, because it's plastic coated, it's not going to do any harm. But then, you know, for little jobs, like, you know, you've got a little sweet pea or something that you've got to tie up, you can also get these guys. So they almost look like little jiffy bag that you get them when you're packing your kids' lunch. These work brilliantly, just simply around the plant, couple of twists onto the stake, and Bob's your uncle. And of course, one of the best ways to tie up creepers up against a wall, because I'm asked about this all the time, is to get something like this. These little guys, you get the nail with it, you see, nice and easy. You pop the nail in, smack it into the wall, and then you can take this over here and you can then hook it through like that. And there you've got where your plant will be able to grow through. Nice and easy. And then probably the most faithful way, which I'm sure every woman has, is a pair of stockings. Guys, stockings are incredible. As long as you're using anything coated, and if you don't have, and you've got something bigger that you want to strap to a tree, you've got a beautiful staghorn, or you've got a plant that really needs major support, just get some pantyhose. They work beautifully. They stretch as the tree is growing, and that solves the problem. So there's my gardening arsenal of staking plants and tying them up and making sure that they're not damaged in the process.